Welcome back, everybody. And guess what? Builders, they're discounting prices. It's unbelievable. And the media is absolutely capitalizing on it. In fact, maybe I should go get one myself. But wait a second. Is this normal? Is this getting towards the end of the year where they're always discounting homes? Got to take care of those shareholders? Or is this something new? Is the market crashing? What the heck is going on? We are going to go over that right now. In fact, we'll have a little bit of fun with it. So remember to like and subscribe. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and share this with information with people that are looking for new construction. Just a thought. Anyway, so let's get the show on the road. Let's take a look at the first one. Look, the National Association of Home Builders says, hey, listen, man, builders, they're pulling back. Their sentiment is not there. They're concerned about rates. They're concerned about inventory right now and the cost of building homes versus sales prices. You have routers. U.S. home builders confidence falls for the first time in 2023. And good, wanes quite a bit, right? Then, of course, CNBC says home builders sentiment drops sharply. All right. So really at the end of the day, what the heck is going on? Because listen, we've got D.R. Horton. They have their new home sales event. We got Lennar. They're doing now. We have new homes. But be aware, these are homes that are available today, not in process today. Homes that are already set and ready to go. In fact, look at this. We have Toll. They've got their fall savings event, and look at this. Holy smokes, we've got 718 down to 679, 1.3 down to 1.2. We've got a 1.259, 1.184, and you can see a trend here. And you can see that these home prices, including their end Sunday, which is today, 10/15, for those of you that are super interested, right? Why are they doing this? Okay. Why are they giving you different options now versus, say, like a month ago or 2 months ago? And the reason is truly at the end of the day, like what was said before, and that is they're responsible for shareholders. They actually have to report. So this is without a doubt the best time to look at negotiating new construction. Yes. So if you're interested in new construction, you need to understand that there's a lot of different elements at play because they need to get inventory off before the end of January, before the end of December 2023. In other words, they need to have inventory sold and closed, okay? But let's reel this back a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the metrics because some of you are saying, oh my gosh, is the market tanking? Is it going south? No. So let's go over the why. So let's take a look at some of our weekly metrics. And of course, if you're really interested in a good price, builders who lost their buyers, super motivated to have that home back under contract and to get it closed. These are, I can move in today homes. If you want that free list, reach out to us, let us know. My team will, you need to let us know what area and price point. Our team will fire off a list for you. Anyway, there you go. All right, moving on. The market watch. Look at the pendant. Look at what is going on. So when we roll this, we can see new listings are at 903 homes came on the average of the last 7 days. 1,052 homes went pended, and of course 737 actually sold. So when we scroll back up, let's take a look at contingent. That means I still have to sell my home, and the list price says, or reduced price was 611. So you can see we are still having more homes go under contract, meaning going pended, buyer and seller agreed to price and terms, than there are new homes coming on market. That's seasonally normal. In fact, only 2 times since a year ago has the number of homes new on market exceeded the number of pended homes. We are continuing to draw down that inventory. We still have a massive pent-up buyer demand. Still out there, still worthwhile. Stay engaged. Sellers, you just have to be super smart on your pricing. There's a lot of things that the builders do that a normal resale seller can absolutely do. They just have to get out of that normal block of thinking and think of alternative ways, many ideas that we throw at our clients and they capitalize and benefit from. All right, moving on. So if we take a look at our next slide, which is going to talk about our year-to-date. So year-to-date numbers, look at this. We're down 13%, almost 20% on inventory, right? 28.5 and then 25.5% on actual pending sales. 28.5% less sold homes. It's over 20,000 homes. It's like, I think it's almost 25,000 homes. Think about this. If we don't have inventory to sell, it makes it a lot more difficult to sell and increase those numbers. So as inventory drops down, so do the number of sales. So will the number of pending sales. However, when we compare that to new construction, because remember, that is an ever-evolving wheel. That is a machine that must keep moving forward. And that is why they can tend to be a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more creative. That's why builders are always looking at 6 months when we talk about what are interest rates going to do, not today, not tomorrow, but what are they going to look like in 3 to 6 months, even as far as a year out. And that's why you guys get those projections. Like last week when we were talking with Dan, what do you anticipate happening? Watch our channel. Why? Because we talk about what to expect. So if we go on to just the new construction, right? Okay, let's open this up. Look at this. Year to date, right? To October 13th. Look, our sales are only down 4.4%, but look, 21, almost 22%. 22% higher in pending sales. And then as you can see, our overall inventory is down 10.9%, 10% here. So even though our available inventory is lower year over year, we are significantly higher on pending sales. And you might say, okay, wait a second. Why is this happening? How does this happen? Okay, understand, again, builders are responsible to report to shareholders, and so they will incentivize year-end numbers to get those homes sold. Now, yes, we talked about a couple of different options for sellers in today's market to do the same thing, and you can. Why? Because if we take a look at one of the key incentives that they offer, which is the financing, right? Listen, you want to get the attention of somebody, you offer 5.5% rate. You offer 4.99% rate on some products, right? Certain areas. You might say, George, what the heck? Why is that important? Well, look at this. Par pricing today, 7.57. That was par pricing. Okay, wait a second. So what you're saying is I can buy a new home that nobody's ever lived in. Now, granted, I'm going to be super tight to my neighbor, but I can save 2%. The answer is yes. Why? Because these guys own their mortgage companies and they have a lot more latitude. So if their folks are on salary and not commission, they can offer programs that normally a mortgage broker or a lender would charge as a fee. They will dismiss that fee to bring you forefront. Why? That's just common sense. Look at that. Who wouldn't want to save 2% on a mortgage? You have $1 million house and you're saving 2% on interest rate, 7.5, 5.5. That is hundreds of dollars of savings per month, if not thousands per year. Of course, people are going to do that. Now, you might say, sellers, how could I possibly compete with that? There are a lot of different ways you can compete with that as a seller. And if you have an agent that is not discussing this with you, reach out to us. We'll answer the question. That is a whole different video altogether. I cannot go into that today. That will take me way beyond 45 minutes. And you guys have already told me you like 10 minutes or less. So with that, make sure that you're asking those continued questions. Understand, new construction right now, absolutely fabulous opportunity. But also understand, when you're talking about new construction, you're taking a look at what's going to happen and are there additional incentives that we can capitalize on? The answer is yes. You just need to have agents that are familiar with asking those right questions so that you not only get a better price point, you get a better rate, but you also get additional benefits. You get other additional amenities to a house that a builder's not going to offer unless you ask. And there are certain things and certain ways of asking that, because naturally their first response is, hey, listen, we already cut our price and we've already, we're going to give you a screaming deal on interest rate. How could you possibly want more? And there are ways that you ask to get certain incentives. So remember, if you are here, you must be liking this channel. You must subscribe to this channel, because remember, we have tons and tons of content for you. You have a free video library for sellers, a different one for buyers, and our accuracy is spot on. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. Let us know. There's no obligation. There's no cost. We respond to you within 30 minutes, except for on Sundays. In the meantime, have an absolutely fabulous weekend. Remember, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.